So for this demo, I chose to use the Scannertranslater app. When I press on the app, the home screen comes up with a list of features that this app claims to do. The first screen is the camera screen. At the top of the screen, you have a file icon where you can go back to your library. To the right, you have a gear icon, which takes you to the settings. At the bottom, you have the picture icon, which takes you into the albums on your phone. In the middle, you have the shutter button, and to the right of that, you have the flash icon. Since I already have a picture, I'm just gonna go to the library by pressing the file icon, and I'm gonna press on my scan. Once you press that, it will bring you to a different screen where you're able to rename the file, delete it, save it, go back and forth to your library. And then at the bottom of the screen, you have an editing tool, an exporting tool, a translation tool, and a printing tool. So I'm gonna press the translation button at the bottom, which then brings me to a list of little flags. So you can choose the language that you want to convert to. So since the language that I'm starting off with is English, that's what's selected, and then I'm gonna press convert. And then it's gonna pull up all the text from the image. So at the top of the screen, you're able to toggle back and forth from the image to the text to see what it pulled up. So you're also able to edit the text in case something didn't transfer correctly. You can also change the format, but once you translate, the formatting won't translate to the translation, so it doesn't really, there's no point to it. At the bottom of the screen here, there's a translate button. I'm gonna go ahead and press that. So at the top of the screen, I already have a Spanish translation selected, since Spanish is my second language, and I'd be able to verify that it translated correctly. So before saving or before exporting, you have to hit the translate button. After hitting that, you'll notice that there's another set of text popped up at the bottom of the screen, and that's the Spanish translation. So the Spanish translation is all lumped up into just one big paragraph. So and you can't really, you can edit it to your liking, but if you're just gonna do a screen reader, it's gonna read all of it at once. So now I'm gonna go ahead and hit save, and that should take me back to the library, and it's gonna be the very first scan. So now that I have my file, I'm gonna export it by hitting the export button at the bottom. Then it's gonna bring up a share screen. On the share screen, you can select whether you want to share as a PDF or a text, and the options to share are email, text message, Google Drive, and iCloud Drive. Now the Google Drive button here doesn't work. So you actually have to press the more button and find the Google Drive icon there to share to Google Drive. Then it will bring up the email that you want to send it to, and then you're able to upload on the uploading screen. Once you have that, you go to your Google Drive, and the scan should pop up. So I'm going to press on the scan, press on the screen. I'm going to turn on my voiceover.
Voiceover on. Drive. Text field. Is editing.
And it should read immediately.
Alert. Accessibility. Select voiceover off.
So we also tried this app with JAWS, and we noticed that when we sent the file as a PDF, it only read part of it. But when we sent it as a text, it was able to read it completely. And that's it. I hope you find this tool useful. I know I do. Bye.